Hi everyone, Andy here from Master of Voice, and I'm coming to you today to say a big thank you. It's been 1 year since I uploaded my first video to YouTube, and it has been a roller coaster ride, an excellent journey with you all, with a bit of craziness sometimes behind the scenes with YouTube and me learning how to do all this. And it has just been so cool, fulfilling, stressful, frustrating, fill my heart, make me want to cry year. That's just as honest as I can be. What keeps me going is you all. The love you've given me through the comments, through your support here on YouTube, on my other social media, the donations on my Ko-fi page. That's what keeps me going, to overcome some of the stress and other issues as I continually put out content and try to keep learning and improving on the editing and getting more equipment to improve the entire aspect of our community here. And I am just enjoying it for the most part. I'm mainly just filled with joy and pride and excitement about the future as well. You know, I've learned so much in this year, and that is thanks to you all and the wonderful musicians that I've been learning about and exploring for the first time, and some that I've been sharing that are favorites of mine, sharing with you all possibly for the first time. And I just love that back and forth, that we are sort of educating each other about these wonderful performers in the world, singers from across the world. And it has just been super exciting and rewarding, fulfilling. You know, if you told me last year on this day, August 28th, that I would start a YouTube channel that had now over 300,000 subscribers, that had been seen by millions of people from across the world. I believe we have 37.4 million views on the channel at this point. Now, of course, some of you repeat videos and watch other videos, but that is by millions and millions of unique viewers from across the globe, and that is just mind-boggling to me. Over 200 videos now. As you start back at my first video, Pentatonics, I had just been to a Pentatonics concert the week prior, and then here we are a year later with all these mind-blowing stats that just shock me, quite honestly. And they're nowhere near the stats of some vocal coach reactors or, you know, some reaction channels, but for a brand new 1-year channel, I am thrilled and so excited and just humbled, to be quite honest. I thank you all so very much. But I did today want to maybe take a look back at some of the things that happened over this past year. As I mentioned, we were back. Gosh, it's hard to even look at some of the thumbnails of these early videos. The lighting is terrible. I was recording on my cell phone. I didn't know how to do any of this, to be quite honest. And that was very scary as a new reactor. And so I'm glad I jumped in, though, and just continued to make it happen. Day after day, week after week, you all giving me the support that you gave me from the beginning. You know, my first video was Pentatonics, and it took me a couple to get to what really jump-started the channel and gave me a boost of confidence, to be quite honest, and that was Dimash. I started with his SOS performance on The Singer, and you all, those dears of you out there, is what pushed my channel beyond the limits you need, the thresholds you need to become monetized. And of course, that is very confidence boosting and also a driver to keep producing that content. And so I'm thankful to you dears that helped me through that. Wow, it's a range. And that's what led me to find out about the singer competition and so many wonderful performances there. We continued on. I kept reviewing some things that I enjoyed, and then Dimash, and then started branching out a bit. What's interesting about this channel is that, especially early on, things that I enjoyed and wanted to put on the channel were not necessarily what my subscribers and viewers wanted to see. They didn't do so well, some of those videos, but as I continued to learn about what voice coach reactors sort of do on YouTube and who they migrate toward, it was easier and the views started coming, and that's really what started to boost my confidence as well. Of course, more Dimash here. Morissette Amon was loving that. She is so great, and I want to get back to her again soon. And then Watching You. I did one of his first videos, and it did very well for me as well. Nice. Such a dark video. My editing is getting better. I just love Watching You. More videos of his coming soon as well. But I just love the singer competition, and I continue to review songs from that show, even though they sometimes like to give me copyright issues as of late. I just dispute them, appeal them, and continue to fight to keep these videos on the channel because I know my legal rights in the situation. And as you all know, one of my favorites from the singer is also Jessie J. Oh. This song, it really opened my eyes to what an excellent live singer she is. And then, of course, you all had mentioned through the comments and introduced me to Sohyun. I just love her voice so much. She pulls the emotion right out of me. I feel like she's singing directly to my heart. I love this. You guys, she just melted my heart back then, and I continue to keep her reactions on the channel because I am just such a huge fan at this point. But there are so many, just dozens, if not more at this point, so many great singers that you all have told me about, that I've learned about, and I'm becoming fans of theirs as well. I mean, there's just so much impressive talent in the world. How could you not become a fan of these incredible singers? Oh, I just love it. And then someone mentioned Jose, and he became the first singer that I reacted to from the Latin music world. And wow, what a door that opened for me. His wonderful voice and just an excellent community of avid music fans. I'm so thankful to you all and very appreciative, just like I am all of my viewers, but I feel like the Latin community has taken me in as their own especially, and just very thankful. So smooth. So wonderful. I just love it. And I've obviously featured several of his songs on the channel as well. I just love him. And then someone told me about Juan Gabriel, I believe in the comments of a video, and I'm so thankful to those of you because I have become such a huge fan of his as well.
Oscura soledad, estoy viviendo yo, la misma soledad de tu sepulcro, mamá. Y es que tú eres el amor del cual yo tengo el más triste recuerdo de Acapulco. Pero como quisiera.
And I just love so many of his songs, and they have become some of the most viewed songs on the channel. So we'll take a look at that list of most viewed songs now. Don't be offended if I leave anyone out. There's so many great performers on this channel. From cutie Angelina Jordan to the dual voices of Marcelito Pomoy, there are just so many great voices that we've explored over this past year. It has made me a better musician, a better music listener, a better teacher, a better singer, and just a better person by hearing all these super talented people. As we take a look here at some of the most popular uploads on the channel, most viewed if you will, our first one is Juan Gabriel, Hasta que te conocí. I just love that song, and I even love Mark Anthony's salsa version of it, especially. I just really enjoy that. And then we have Amanda Miguel, El Mementio. I just love her, you guys. And I certainly can't go without mentioning Vicente Fernandez. His videos on the channel are some of the most viewed. This one obviously having over 1 million views. Just blows my mind that we have 10 or so videos with over 1 million views each on those videos. And Bolbert is one of them. Wow! You all, those of you that share comments on Vicente Fernandez videos crack me up. So many mentions of drinking tequila, and so many of you on several Latin music videos have invited me to your carne asadas at home. And you all mentioned that you are used to hearing these songs from back in the day when your mothers woke you up early on a Saturday morning to help clean the house. That just cracks me up. You all have also mentioned my plants look like your Mexican grandmother's plants. And all of those comments just crack me up. Of course, there are also the comments about my gray shirts. No, I'm not wearing the same shirt over and over. I have tons of gray shirts, and it's just sort of my signature at this point. But now you see why there are so many views to these Latin music videos. Mexico is actually the top country that has watched my channel over this past year, followed by the United States, and then there's Spain, Brazil, the Philippines, India, Chile, South Korea, Colombia, Argentina, Peru, Taiwan, Canada, Malaysia, the UK, Ecuador, and so on and so on. There are dozens of countries from across the world that support and watch. Of course, Kazakhstan, Russia, big supporters of Dimash, along with so many other countries that tune in to follow my channel as a general subscriber and are interested in me and supportive of me as a reactor. But so many of you tune in to support your favorite singer from your country, and I appreciate that as well. So much national pride here on the channel, and I enjoy that. I love it. Then, of course, we have El Triste that I mentioned, and Elis Regina from Brazil, in only 5 months, over 1 million views. Como nossos pais. Focusing that vowel to the front there.
Ainda somos os mesmos e vivemos. Ainda somos os mesmos e vivemos como os nossos pais.
So well done. And then I featured her daughter, Maria Rita, singing that same song and other songs from Brazil. I'm thankful to all you Brazilian subscribers out there. And India as well. You know, I featured Shreya Ghoshal a 3 months back, and her video, first video I did of hers, was one of the fastest. It is the fastest to reach 1 million views. I realize they have a huge population over there, but she was so impressive in that video, and I'm learning to love more and more about her.
Na kuch bola,
Oh,
na kuch tola, muskura ke diya jo diya.
love love these turns.
तू ही धूप तू ही छाया तू ही
Of course, I mentioned Amor Eterno, also a million views. And from Chile, Mon Laferte, over 1 million views. I love that. She certainly opened right up in her chest voice. It was very nicely done. And we have so many others approaching 1 million views. El Rey by Vicente Fernandez, La Llorona by Angela Aguilar, which I want to have more of her and other members of her family. A duet between her grandfather and father, I believe, coming soon. Marcelita Pomoy, as I mentioned, Monica Naranjo. Could not go on without mentioning Monica Naranjo. Of course, I got to meet her virtually. I mentioned that in the last update. So awesome. Another Indian singer, Sonu Nigam. Pedro Infante, over 500,000 views. Sohyun, the Aryang alone that I mentioned. Camilo Sesto, more of him to come. Another Mon Laferte. Marcelita Pomoy, and another Vicente Fernandez. Luis Miguel at 500,000 views. And I want to, both of his that I have there are about 500,000 views. And I want to feature more of him. I really enjoy his voice.
Vaya luciendo su real majestad, vaya camina los míos sin verlos jamás.
Wow! He looks great on the stage. Obviously a really handsome guy. Yes, he's certainly not hard on the eyes, so he will be back on the channel, I promise you that. But just, the list goes on and on, though, you guys. Of course, I mentioned that fun salsa version of Hasta que te conocí by Mark Anthony. Wow! Oh, wow! Love the tempo change. Love those runs there. Of course, Rocio Durcal, I loved her as well. More to come of her as well. Oh, I could continue to reminisce with you all night over this, but I mainly just wanted to come to you all today and say thank you. Thank you so much. As much of a roller coaster as this has been, it has mainly and ultimately been a positive experience in my life, and I hope for you all as well. Let's continue to do what we're doing. This next year, I may branch out, though, and have some different types of content. I'm pondering over certain things that I want to bring to you this fall to try out, and then into the new year. But otherwise, you all just keep hanging in there. We've had such a trying 2020, and I hope that this channel, Master of Voice, has helped you get through this past year. I know it has me, and I'm so thankful and blessed because of it. The gratitude I have for you all, for the music I've learned about, and for my work on this channel can't be expressed through words, quite honestly. Thank you so very much. I hope you all just have a great day.